Hello horse friends, and welcome back to the Imperfect Equestrian. This week's going to be a really quick update because I haven't been doing that much because hasn't it been hot here in the UK? I think we're on like our third or fourth heat wave. Anyway, let's go get updated.
I kinda adore you, but don't get too proud. You're like my favorite snack, I won't say it out loud. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not. But hey, you're the best kind of way that I got.
JJ's actually been doing really well with the muzzle at the moment, and she did manage to get it off completely once, but that was when I'd locked her in the yard and I hadn't quite got round to taking it off because I got distracted with something else, and I think she thought when I normally put her in the yard I'd take it off, so she managed to rub it off on the side, but since then she hasn't done it again. So I think that was just pure frustration. I was a bit worried that she'd learned how, but no, we're still going really well with the muzzle. We're going to measure in a little bit and see how she's changed, if she's changed at all. Who knows, she could have got bigger, but we'll just check and see how her weight progress is going. Just before that, I'm going to give her a little trim and I'll go fetch my scissors. Just before I fetch my scissors, I've got a little bit of footage from earlier in the week where they both had some spray downs where it was getting a bit hot, so let's watch them getting some spray downs. Time now for a really quick little maintenance trim. I'm just going to take a little bit off the top. It is literally going to take probably a few seconds to do, if not a minute at the most. It doesn't take too long. I just want to take a bit off the black, and just she's got her head up nicely so I can follow the shape of the curve quite easily. It's just because it's getting just that little bit too long. I thought I'd take a little bit off and tidy it up a little bit. So we've got lots of exciting things coming up soon. I've actually signed up with JJ for an agility experience. So it's some obstacles going to a local place this weekend coming, so that'll be quite fun. And that's with an instructor as well. So, you know, if we need any help with anything that she's not bit before, I believe it's like a permanent instructor outdoor play area. I am going to film it for you if I can. So yeah, if I need any help with obstacles that she's having trouble with, there will be an instructor there to help me along with that. She's nice and smart now, isn't she? Just tidies it up a little bit. I could take a bit off the white, but I think we'll just leave that as it is for now. That's great. And also we've got the play day coming up. The date for that had to move a couple of times for various reasons, but we've got it fixed in August now, so that'll be going on. And also rather excitedly, JJ and I have signed up for an online course, which is an introduction to bridleless riding. And it's with the instructor Lyla Cansfield, who you've seen us have some lessons with before. So that's going to be really great. And the way that's going to work is that we join up, we see videos for the course, we get some advice of Lyla, we take bits that we do, and each week that's submitted with a group of people as well. And we all go through the videos to see how we can improve, and then we get the next lesson to go on. And we have like weekly question and answers and things like that. If you're interested in a course like that or want some more details, I'll try and put a link in the description below. I believe this particular course starts on the 20th of July, and I think last enrollment is the 17th, so not too long for you to sign up if you're interested in that particular course, but she will be holding more courses in the future if this goes well. Anyway, let's get on with weighing JJ with the weight tape and see how she's doing. So I've got the weight tape here. See if she's got used to it a bit more now. Yes, good. Put it round. And when I last did this, the wind was really blowing it away, so I managed to catch it now because it's not too windy. And she was 5'4", I think, last time. So let's look comparatively. And we are at 5'3", just at the bottom part of the 5'3", nearly on the 5'24". So that's good. So there's a big difference there for, let's see. So it's at least 2 sections down from where she was previously, so it's going in the right direction, and she's definitely losing some weight with the muzzle. She's still managing to eat plenty. I see her out there all the time. I go and check it's working okay, and she seems perfectly happy wearing it. It's very comfortable. She hasn't had any sores or anything. I'm keeping an eye on that. I've never had really an experience of a horse wearing a muzzle for weight loss, particularly that when she's reach that weight, what do I do then? So I'll have to look into that a little bit. I presume I kind of use it intermittently then, rather than keep it on all the time. So yeah, if you've got any advice on that, then drop it in the comments. But other than that, I will be looking that up nearer the time when we get a bit nearer. I know the vet said that they would like to see her at, what was it, 450, but obviously we know that the weight tape's a bit different, so perhaps when I get a bit nearer to that figure, I'll pop her down to the vets and just see how she's doing. And obviously, hopefully we'll be able to get a bit more exercise in as well, and we'll have a bit of a trade-off at some point where maybe she'll be gaining a bit of weight with muscle mass rather than losing the fat. So they'll probably steady off a bit at some point when she can get a bit more exercise in as well. So one other thing we've been playing a bit with this week is just practicing towards some of our liberty work. So you've seen us do a little bit of what we call stick to me before. So I'm going to try it today in a bigger area, so you can join me and see how we get on with that. So we're going to start online first, because that's how we've been practicing, and you've seen us do it in the round pen before. I think I've tried it in the big area before as well, but it's been quite a while, so it's going to be interesting to see. And obviously she's going to be distracted by the grass because she's not got the muzzle on at the minute, and also you can see she's going from my pocket. I've got a couple of carrots in my pocket just for a bit of extra bribery if I need to get her attention. So I'm going to have to try and keep her mind with me. It'll take a little bit, but we'll see. So the idea is that she moves when I move, she stops when I stop, and we go in the direction that I'm heading. So let's see how we go. Good girl. So I'm trying to keep my loose rope so she can make a mistake if she wants to. Good girl. A little bit behind me. I'm just going to remind her to keep up a little bit. Off we go around. I think she's a little bit far behind, but at least she's coming with me. Let's get to catch up a little bit. I'm doing that just by kind of either flicking the string towards her bum or tapping with the stick a little bit if I need to. Let's wake her up a little bit with a little trot. Good girl. And back to walk. Good girl. So she's listening to my movements quite well. She's following not too bad. A little behind, but at least she's with me. Keep her up a bit. Let's give her a test, see if she can move away from me. We'll give a nice big loop to allow this to happen. Good girl. That's nice. Good girl. She's watching me carefully. Can I touch her whilst I'm going along? Another good test. Turn her again. Good girl. Come on. So she's a little slow catching up with me there. I'd like her a bit nearer really before we go offline. Good girl, that's better. Come across again. Good girl. Can we stop? Can we back up? Good girl. And also, can I do it on the other side? So for that, I'll give her a little bit of carrot just so she knows I've got good stuff. Have to chew a bit because I put them in my pocket hole. Okay, switchy sides. Ooh. Wait for her to get back in tune with me. Good side, good girl. And off we go. Walk on. Good girl. So I didn't have to use my stick that side, that's good. Walk on more, she's getting behind me. Come on. Keep up. Good girl. Can she trot again? Can she walk? We'll come round and we'll see if she can go away from me a bit. Coming towards me at the minute, okay. And now we're going to go away from me. Can she do this move? That's good. So I don't mind if she trots to keep up with me when I'm turning away, that's fine, I'm happy with that. She's putting a bit more effort in this way. Can we stop? Can we back up? A little bit slower this side. But she did it. Okay, good girl. Another little bit of carrot. There you go, darling. Okay, so at the moment, I'm fairly happy, apart from the fact she's eating now, to take off the lead rope, chuck it out the way for a minute. I'm going to keep the head collar on in case she gets too grass orientated, so I've got something to grab hold of. Give her a stroke, and in a second we'll set off and see if she follows. Wish us luck. Just get her attention. Ready? And walk. So off we go. It's easier for her to come towards me to start with, really. So I want to keep up a little bit. Good girl. Walking with a purpose. Good girl. Good girl, nice. Good girl. She's doing very well. Can she push away from me? She can. We'll go a little trot down here in a second. Don't get cheeky. Come on. Little trot. It's good. Good girl. Get behind a little bit. We'll come round. Can she stop? Or a little bit harder. Can she back up? Very good. Get her a little bit of carrot or she's getting her own grass. JJ. Carrot. Okay, I'm going to try it from the other side. See if it works the same. Ready? Come on. Good girl. So it doesn't have to work the same on both sides just because they learnt it one side, because they do think completely different on both sides. So she's getting a little bit further out from me here, which might be on confidence or she might be testing the barriers. Good girl. See how much further away she is from me this side. But we're going to come across. That's a good walk of it. And I'll push back into her. Getting a little far ahead, so I'll just stop her. Good girl, walk on. There we are. She's let me catch up to her now. Good girl. Try a trot. So on this side, she likes to go a little bit further away from me, but we still kind of got control. See, I can still stop her. Walk on. A little bit ahead of me. Come on. And a little bit cheekier. She can still back up. Good girl. So for today, for that part, I think she's done good enough just for a little practice. And we'll leave that section there. Good girl, JJ. Just to round it up, I think on that side, when she was on my left, I think maybe there's a little bit more unconfidence issues there. So when I've got the lead rope on, I'll probably have to do some more sessions of stroking her a bit more. She does know she wants to stay with me, but she's just feeling a little bit of threshold, so she stays away a little bit. So there's nothing wrong with that. She'll get over that in time. So we're back online now, got the rope on, it's the longer one now, 22-foot line, and we're going to try some circle practice just quickly, nothing too much, just a couple of laps around and bring her back in, and then we're going to try at Liberty. And if you remember how that went last year, not that great. We were getting some circles, but mostly she just go wild and around the edge. So it'll be really interesting to see if since last year we've done a lot of round pen work. I'm not really expecting it to be any better, but we can try it and find out, can't we? So I'm not putting her out to the full length because ideally I want to encourage the rope to be quite smooth. And that's a bit of a good sign, I think. She didn't leave straight away. Normally that would be a bad sign on a horse, but that means that JJ's feeling quite chill and calm. Good girl. So let her go around with me. Good girl. I'm going to see if I can get her up to trot without pulling too much on the rope as well. Lively little girl. Not too bad. There's a good slack in the middle at the moment. That's nice. So when she gets round to the other side, I'll ask her to come back in. Good girl, JJ. See if I can encourage her to really come to me. Good girl. Good Good girl. Carrot reward time. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Right, I'll bring her back to the middle and we'll try that again the other way and see how it goes. You've got some horrible, horrible flies, haven't you? Ready? She might be lively leaving because she knows we were doing a circle now. There we go. Nope. Good. Still quite calm. Nice. Hopefully that stays the same when I take the rope off in a minute. Probably not. Come on. Try it again. How is the rope in this direction? Touching the ground, that's good. Lifting a little there, so we're going around to the right and she's a little further away. And there, lifting. Nicely down there, so it's down behind me and up that way. So she's finding it a little more difficult to go to the right, so that's interesting. Bring her back in. See if I can get her to really come to me. Nope. Oh, good girl. Carrot time. Another little bit for you. And I'll get rid of that nasty fly. There we are. Okay, well, not perfect, but I'm happy enough with that to give it a go. So if I put this down by me, it shouldn't get in her way too much, hopefully. So we said she was better going to the left, so we'll try that one first. I'm a little bit off centre, but I'll move in a sec. I think it'll be easier. So back her up, and she's giving me a nice back up without leaving too soon, so that's great. Just ask her to wait a minute. Good girl. Good girl. You just wait there. Good girl. And now I'm going to ask her to go to the left. She may not, but we'll try. Good girl. Now let's see, does she just leave me altogether? Does she go around? She's going out quite far without the rope on. Just remind her I want to keep going. Looks like good news so far. She's not all the way up to the other end, so that means it's some kind of a circle. It's much bigger than the one we had with a rope on, but it's not at the end, so that means she's choosing to stay a little nearer. She's coming right up to you now. And will she turn in here like a circle, or will she go to the gate? Now she's turning in, so this is way, way better than it was last year so far. Oh, she's asking to come back in. So, oh, now she's eating. So I have choices. I can try and get back in or send her out. I don't think she'll come back in if she's eating, so I'm going to send her out again. Come on. Come on. Good girl. She may get offended by that. She might not. See, when she gets around to the fence, I'll ask her to trot. Come on. Good girl. The trot may change the shape of the circle. If it's a bit nearer here, that's good. Okay, I'll take that. If she comes to me, I'll take it. Near enough, I'll take it. At least she didn't just walk forward and start eating straight away that time. Okay, let's go for more challenging. Let's go to the right. So, okay, wait a minute. Oh, she's looking at the... She got distracted by the fly. I thought she was going to go to the left, but she just got distracted, and then she was worried what I was doing. Good girl. It's a much nicer circle this way. Interesting, isn't it? As this is the direction she was pulling out more. Will it go out further on the other side, though? That is the question. I'll look towards you, so I'm not putting pressure that way, and I'll just relax. Where's it going? It is coming in. And I actually feel it is a better circle at Liberty to the right than it was to the left, which it was not as good online, so that's pretty interesting. Let's ask her to trot in a second, if she will. Just wait till she gets past me a bit so I'm not putting too much pressure on her. Good girl. Round she goes. Where she stops, only she knows. It's a little bit further out, but it's still not right to the end. So very pleased with that, much improved on last year. Let's ask her back it now. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Well, she's gone back to the middle. Near enough. We'll have to work on our draw a little bit more, I think. Really pleased with that as compared to last year. And again, because it's been so warm, it's nice and cool this evening, but I just want to leave this as a really, really short session. So that's the end of our whole session now. Good girl. I'm going to take her down, put her muzzle back on, and turn her back out for the evening. JJ's got a muzzle and fly mask back on now, so she's about to go out to the field. I hope you've really enjoyed our update, and I know we haven't got a lot going on at the minute, but hopefully we'll have some more exciting stuff going on in the very near future. We'll see you again next time. Bye.